Okay, so let's start with the Starlight. Let us know whenever you're back.
Yeah, Roger.
Let's start with stacking up on the door. So Mizuki, for this example, I want Mizuki, Ketashan, Grado, and let me see, who do I want to choose here? Indy, you want to be part of this? You want to help us out? You want to stack with them? All right, good. Okay, so we're gonna start stacking with a door. How do we do it? I don't think I need to explain the door to you guys. Y'all have one in the house. Number one, the first thing you need to keep in mind is a fatal funnel, which is always, you guys know a fatal funnel, right, Kadashan? A fatal funnel. You never heard it before?
No.
Here, I'll shine my light out.
Yeah, it's oh, the lights are fucked now. I can't really see them as
Can't
well.
really see it. Anywhere my light can shine is where you can get shot and die.
It helps if you're not low ready.
Oh.
You want to? Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
So a fatal funnel is where you see his light shine. That's basically where you're exposing yourself to the room, whether there be a target or a civilian or whatever, you're triggering something. That's a fatal funnel.
Okay.
And it applies more to just door. It applies to openings. It applies to where you're exposing yourself to risk. So actually, I like that, Indy. Can you sit on? Can you go on the other side? And just keep your light on. Close the door, Eagle. All right. So first, we're gonna start working the door. And to work the door, first thing we like to do is we like to peek. But before we do that, let's get the stack in order. As you can see, Katashan has stepped out. Yeah, be against the wall. You do not need to be outside of the wall. You do not need to be like over Mizuki's shoulder. Like, you're just causing more issues than needs to be. You need to be away. Let the first man work the door. So
Okay.
this single man thing. Where you are, Katashan, is good too, because you're giving Mizuki some distance just in case he needs to back out, right? So number two man doesn't need to be right up to number one's ass, but everyone else behind the stack, you can be a little closer. You can have that luxury a little bit. So you guys are good where you are. So when Mizuki backs up, if he takes fire, everything will be good and gravy. So start working the door, Mizuki. Let's start with peeking.
Okay.
And Bammer, can I make a note real quick?
Sure.
Door lock.
Stand by. What's up, Starlight?
Bammer lied to you guys a little bit. The doors in this game aren't like the doors in your house because the doors in this game open both ways.
Yeah, there's that caveat. So
So every single door will always have the option of being opened away from you. You will never have to open it at you.
Oh, so I can open this door. I should like do
You
this.
can't pull it towards yourself.
Yeah,
You
You can only
cannot
push
pull
it away,
You can only push it. And
which
every
is why
single
the
door is
guy on the
pushable.
hinge is always number one man.
So that's
Oh.
why we do that way.
And
Okay.
whenever they implement doors that open in one direction, whenever that is, we're gonna have to retrain on it. Well, not really retrain on it, but we're gonna have to add a little bit different shit to it. But luckily, they push away from you, and when suspects come, they come towards you. Keep it in mind.
Okay.
So let's start working the door, Mizuki. Indy will shine a light to let you know when or what you're exposed to. So you start with peeking. Wrong door. You don't want to do that door, because this door that you have here is concealment. Also, you have the issue of a suspect pushing that door and exposing yourself. So do the door closest to you.
Like this.
Okay, so now you see where his light's shining?
Yeah.
That's a very high possibility a suspect could be there. So keep that in mind. That when you open that door, you have
Yeah.
your gun
I should
facing
look them
forward.
immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also the reason we stack against the wall, because if everybody's on an angle behind you trying to get the same view you have, I just have to shoot straight and kill you all in a line.
Yeah.
See, now if I shoot, I only killed the guy in front. The other guys against the wall are safe.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you see that there is no trap.
No trap. Yeah.
So now you're going to if we're to make entry through this door, which yes we are, then you fully open the door.
Yes.
All right, so again, like I said, keep in mind of how you're exposing yourself. Let's see how far you can go before you have to expose yourself.
You want me to
So,
shine the
so
light straight on?
yeah, so back up a little, move out of the stack a little bit. Look how far I am when I open the door. So I don't have to expose myself at all. I'll have my gun up, open the door, I back up a little bit. Let it breathe, so I'm not exposing myself. You can shine your light, Indy. See, not exposed whatsoever until he comes up on me. If he was to run up on me, I'll have the shot before he could get the shot, right? So keep that in mind when you're opening doors. If you don't have the space, then that's a different issue. Then we have to work with it. So let's swing the door again. Back up as far as you can before you fully open the door. You can
Okay,
aim to the center of
this.
the door. Back
He
up a
could
little more.
Like this.
he could do the alt lane to open the door if he wants.
You can also lean out and open the door.
Okay,
Yeah, good.
Go back like this.
Yeah, well, not you don't need to be as far, but yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just picking.
You're pieing. Don't worry about Indy. You're pieing. Now you're at the 90.
We
Well,
should go in. Right?
Yeah,
well,
you-
you
you
can
could.
go in theory. Yes, you can go in, but because you're single stack, you can go all the way. So we're gonna show you something to get Katashin involved as well. So Mizuki and Katashin step out of the stack. Let Eagle and Grado take point. You guys are gonna peek, and you guys are gonna make it so two of you can have guns on the door. So you can see how number two gets involved in a way in a single stack. So you guys are gonna take it until just before making entry, and then we pause. All right, let's do it. You're taking it to the 180, Grado, so Eagle can
Oh.
take a look at the right. Yeah. Well, you don't need to open the door, Grado.
Well,
Let's-
so it can get if there was a open threshold on that side, I wouldn't really be.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't have
would.
the best angle. So
Okay, well, let's say this is a wall for now. Say this
Got
is
it.
a wall. Let's do it again. All right, go. Peek or trap. He opens it. Go.
Pie around.
Good. All right, now we're stopping. Okay, now you guys see what's going on here, right? Now
Yep.
Eagle has his gun up. He's watching the left to the 90. So let's say this is a protractor. So he's watching from 0 degrees to the 90. No, he's watching from 180 to the 90 because it's crossing. 180 to the 90. Grado moved on to the other side. He's watching the 90 to 0 degrees. Do you guys understand what we're
Yep.
looking at here?
Yep.
That's now we have two guns facing on the door.
The only part that's
And-
not cleared is the dead space behind the door. So you guys covering everything now.
Okay, so let's do that again with you guys. And we try to do this for almost every door. For single stacked, we open it, move on to this side, because there might be stuff here, there might be issues here. There could be somebody, if it's a center fed room and it went deep into the corner, somebody can run out, right? We're giving our number one man like a hand in doing that. Open the door.
you'll want to get
And-
close to Katashin.
Yeah,
a little
Katashin, you
bit.
could take a step closer. Yeah. All right. So Katashin, do what Eagle was doing. Mizuki, do what
Real
Grado
quick
was doing.
before we continue on this, as a personal rule of thumb, obviously don't try and flag or have your gun up on your teammate's back, but put
Yep.
your gun into active. So take it out already. Katashan, sorry. If you can aim at him, then that's good enough room. If activate it and then walk closer to him until it goes into low ready. At Katashan.
Yep.
Like move forward towards him until you can't. Yeah, there you go. That's fine. Try and have enough room where you can pull your gun up, not so you can shoot past him, but so that he has more enough room. That's for me a pretty good rule of thumb. Would you say it's a good idea, Bamer?
I never knew that, so I guess I'll start doing that. That's a good idea.
That's just a
Yeah.
personal thing that I've been doing. Is just so if the need ever arises, I can pull my gun up, but obviously don't try and shoot
Yeah.
past your teammates.
What I've
But
been
also,
doing lately is this: standing sideways. Use your head.
right? Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If yeah, I'll go deeper into stack. Let's do what we were doing then. Mizuki, you don't have to worry about peeking the door. Just open it, pie until the 180. Kateshan, you take up the left side and you pie and you face the right side of the room.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Indy.
Sorry.
Gonna get a door kicked into his face.
Yeah. Kateshan, be ready to start moving. Yeah. All right. You see now you guys have your guns up into the door. Now let me ask you guys a question. I'll ask the Kateshan. Who is the first person to make entry between the
I
two of
think-
you?
I think
Huh?
it's me.
It's not you.
Okay.
It would be Mizuki, because Mizuki.
I'm the one locked inside.
Hmm.
Or is that because I lock inside more? I have
'cause
more
you're in
info
concealment.
inside?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
that's what
think-
it's. Yeah, he has more control on what Mizuki said. He's seen more inside. He knows the room a little bit more than Kateshan. The only
Okay.
thing Kateshan knows is from here to here. But the
Mhm.
thing that Mizuki knows is from here all the way to here.
All the way in, yeah.
You see,
Okay.
so then we're gonna go into the known and the unknown. I think I would like to let Starlight take point at that point. So
Sure thing.
let's back out. Let's get Starlight in here.
I'll be back.
Dammer, you want to give me a minute while I hop out and switch to my camera mod?
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Okay, I'll be right back.